Yeah, but look at, dude.
It's like, hey, at least I checked.
You know what? We're so out of it, bro.
Yeah, we are.
I'm done.
Let's get in the groove.
Get in the groove. So this is season 2, right?
Welcome back, everyone. Zim is in the building.
I refuse to record this podcast today if I don't have my mic.
What mic? Oh shit! I didn't know. Wait, why you guys switch mics?
Yeah.
That's weird.
What the fuck, Zim?
Yeah, you guys
set them up.
Yeah, that's weird. You guys should switch mics. While you guys are switching mics, welcome to another episode of whatever we want to talk about.
3WTA.
Stop talking to my mic.
Oh shit! All right, okay.
With us always is a trio of wild and crazy guys. Yeah, we've been gone for a little bit. Things been happening. D&D, life, Marceline not working properly, but whatever. So, anything?
This is
Bard.
Hey, dude, this mic sounds better.
It's your mic.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it sounds better.
Oh, hopefully not.
Because I touched it. You know, I have that Zim Midas touch.
This
is your mic even on?
Yeah, it's on.
Check. Check.
You didn't even turn it off.
Are you fucking serious?
He had it like out half.
Oh my God. I wonder it's like why we get bad reviews sometimes. He's just like, yeah, halfway is good enough. You know?
That's all I need.
You don't have to worry about on. On's for peasants. I'm a king amongst men.
All right, this week's podcast was my pick.
We're not even gonna. Why? I don't know why you're trying. We don't have time,
dude. This is such.
Hey,
you know what? Okay.
Sometimes you gotta make a quickie, okay? You gotta fit it in when you can.
Okay.
I'm talking about the podcast.
You said that.
I agree with that. I agree with you, but still, that's 3 weeks now that I've waited.
Yeah.
For my pick.
Listen.
And now I gotta wait another week.
Listen.
Even though we're recording today.
Listen. How about this? I'm not promising anything, but I'm gonna watch both these fucking movies. And you know what? We might go crazy, or as the kids say, go ham.
Wait, are we talking about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and
We're not talking about that right now. Get that shit out of here. We're talking about maybe doing 2 movies at once. Maybe.
No one says go ham anymore.
They don't?
No.
Damn, I'm an old ass man.
Yeah, you are.
Fuck, what is it?
No, I've been talking to people that are young.
Yeah.
And
that sounds...
Wait, before you say anything else, should I have an attorney present?
We've already stated in previous podcasts that he does not represent us.
She's 21.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so she taught me the words yeet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know, dude, did you know AF stands for
Yeah,
ass fuck?
yeah.
I didn't know that. And then for the longest time, when she told me, I was like, oh yeah, ass fuck. And I was like, I'm down with ass fuck. I didn't realize it was ass fuck. So that was cool.
Yeah, some girl kept saying it to me. I was like, yeah, what? Yeah.
I learned how to do this.
No one can see what you just did.
Oh, I dabbed.
Yeah, and that was like what?
Do I have to put like a little image of dabbing?
Yeah.
Now you say that, but I was at a wedding and the little kids were dabbing all over the place. I don't know if Fortnite is teaching these kids to dab, but it's spreading.
Dude, there's some crazy shit going on with Fortnite. They're getting sued by some Milky guy for dances.
Well, multiple artists are suing them because they're putting dances that have been
copyrighted.
Not copyrighted because you can't.
You can't.
It needs to have at least 15 separate steps in a dance for you to be able to.
How the hell you know this?
Because I watched the video.
Now, how the hell you know it needs 15 separate steps?
Because I watched the video on why they couldn't officially sue.
I thought you were going to tell me, like, because I'm a fucking dancer.
Well, I did take ballroom dance lessons in college.
You would be the one.
I would.
You would be the one. I'm not surprised.
Called the bird dancer of my generation.
Okay, so they can't copyright a dance, so how are they able to sue? And what are they suing on the ground?
No, they're saying, they're trying to say that since those particular dances became popular, in Fortnite they took the same dances, but they renamed them. So they're not giving the artists any credit for the dances or even at least letting people know the correct title of the dance.
Well, I'll just call it the right title unless it's this.
Because then they'd have to. Then you can copyright the name of the dance. So then they would have to pay like royalties and shit like that.
I thought it was like, we can't name this one because this one's called a titty slapper and we can't say that to kids. That's just mean.
That's a good game. That's a good song.
Game, song, dance. What the hell is it?
It's a move.
It's a move. Okay, I'll give it to you. It's like Hadoken.
Yeah.
You know, it's like up, down, X,
no, it's
circle.
Like back, forward.
And like quarter turn. Back, forward, X.
Back, forward, X.
All right. Since we're not gonna be able to talk about the movie because we don't have the time to.
I've been thinking about starting a new YouTube channel. where all I do is rate different chicken nuggets that I've eaten.
Okay. How many different types of chicken nuggets have you eaten?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure we can find a bunch of chicken nuggets.
I think there's already like a channel that does that.
No, there's individual videos of people rating different chicken nuggets, but not a YouTube channel dedicated to nuggets.
I want to say something.
You can find the audience for it.
So I will give him shit about eating chicken nuggets, but have you seen him lately? Have you seen his face? He's starting to look better, right? I wish we took pictures of him with the way he was looking like a few months ago. But hey, man, you're looking good.
I know.
You're still big, but you're not a fat ass.
I use that light ketchup.
Yeah. The diet ketchup?
Diet ketchup.
Diet ketchup. You hear that, folks? You want to stop being a fat ass? Invest in diet ketchup.
Yeah.
So what is diet ketchup? Just come with more water?
I don't know.
Or it has diet tomatoes?
I was lying.
The smaller tomatoes?
I didn't.
You didn't do diet ketchup?
Diet ketchup.
Oh. That sucks. I was like, about to like maybe I should put that in my regimen. Put some diet ketchup before I go to the gym.
No, dude, if you're gonna use ketchup, you might as well get the real deal.
What's that?
Ketchup.
Okay, I don't know where I'm going anymore.
Nice
so how's it going, Zim? I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks. A week. Think about it. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, before I was telling you guys about that paper I was working on.
Mm-hmm.
So for those listening, I was writing a paper and everything was going well, rushing in before the deadline. I'd gotten 16 pages into this paper and I had writer's block and I didn't know how to finish it off. So I was like, okay, well, the professor gave us a template for this paper to kind of show us like how our data tables are supposed to look, how our Excel worksheets and workbooks are supposed to be. So I thought I would go to that. Maybe that could help remove my writer's block. This is about 3 hours before the deadline. So I go on to it, and I'm reading his example, and our numbers are coming up exactly the same, but we have different companies, and we're getting exactly the same up until the second decimal point. And I knew something was up. So I'm looking at the Excel, and all the Excel spreadsheets have my company's title on them, and each individual each table has the name of my company on it. But when I go into the formula for each of the individual cells, for some reason it had his company, and so it meant all the calculations I thought I had did was for his, and all of my conclusions were for his. So had I submitted that paper, it was going to come back as plagiarized because we would have had the same outcomes, the same tables, the same, pretty much, 80%. So I emailed him because I ain't about that plagiarized life. Originality up in this place.
The story took a lot longer than I thought it was going
I'm
to.
sorry.
All
right, yeah.
No,
all right.
I'm just
yeah.
Be original.
Okay.
Sells, man.
Well, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Long story short, he gave me an extension.
Fucking. All right. This long story already long. Okay, cool. That's nice to hear. That's so I guess it's gonna be a little prequel to season 2. Is there anything we're looking to change about season 2?
Sober Bard.
Yes.
Today's actually 60 days.
60 days. Congratulations. Let's see. So we're Bard. What else are we looking to change about the podcast?
I want to play a fucking board game.
On the podcast?
No.
Oh, and
just find a new board game.
And then review the Okay, I guess.
That's just a reason for us.
So maybe like game reviews or stuff? That could maybe be interesting.
You know what board game we should pick first? The Naruto board game.
There's a Naruto board game?
There's a board game for everything.
There's a Naruto... Okay.
We could do video game reviews.
As long as it's not a Boruto board game, because that shit's trash.
Oh. Let it go. That's cool. We could do some game reviews. I've been having some fun playing Bloodborne.
I don't know. I feel like
if we can find something short enough, I think like Spider-Man's pretty short.
Bloodborne, sure, if you do play the way he plays, you just fucking don't do all the cool stuff.
I beat the game.
Yeah, congratulations. I think it's the first Souls game you've ever beaten.
Yeah, I didn't play Dark Souls 2. I didn't beat 1. And I bought 3, but I never played it.
Okay.
I even got like the special.
Wait, what about you, Malo? I'm sorry, I was being rude.
What's up?
What's up with you?
Oh, okay. Thank you for asking. Nothing much. I'm just
He loved that Venom movie.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm
no.
sorry.
I did not love it. You know what? Since we got 12 minutes, let's talk about the Venom movie. I did not love that movie.
Has everyone seen it? Bart, have you seen it?
Yeah.
All right, so
I took him to go see it. It wasn't
Wait. You paid in theaters to go watch this?
Yeah.
Dude, it was the day you fucking ditched us.
Yeah.
The day that we should have been recording this podcast.
Yeah. It was that day. It was a Saturday.
All right.
Yeah, because
I'm sorry.
I took off work and everything for this fucker because like, we're gonna go to this party. It never happened.
There was too many people at that party.
Yeah, too many people at the party, so we didn't go to the party. So like, okay, I thought that's what happened. Fuck it, whatever. Went to go see Venom. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't. It was okay. I have issues with it, but it was okay.
What did you think of my critique when I said that it is basically a 2008 Marvel movie?
I believe it felt like it. I really did. The first 2 parts were good. I enjoyed them. I have some things to say about them, but I enjoyed them. The third part, I fucking hated. I hated the CGI fight at the end. I couldn't tell what's happening. He couldn't even tell what's fucking happening. Do you have 2 dark CGI characters fighting in the dark? What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah, but dude, if you think about it, Girl Venom was fucking sexy.
Whatever, that doesn't matter. And then to sit there and think like, okay, Riot is apparently team leader, but Riot's supposed to be his son, or him and Carnage's son.
That's
whatever.
Toxin.
No, it's Riot, Lasher, Scream, Hybrid. Like there's a bunch of them.
I know there's a bunch of them.
Yeah. And then Scream was in there. I think there was a yellow one, so that was Scream. I couldn't tell what the other one was.
The weird thing is, like, they didn't really, besides Venom, they didn't really call anyone out by name.
That's
they called
true.
Riot once in the movie.
Why did it take 6 months for that person to walk from that crash to, I guess, another place to this? I don't know. It was weird. Just a lot of things about the movie. There's weird. I enjoyed the Venom talking to Eddie. I enjoyed those parts. But the movie should have been rated R. And then the movie did things that tried to hide the R when it bit the guy's head off. It was really quick. You couldn't see anything was happening. And then I don't know what this shit was where he was beating up the cops, right? Okay, one, how did cops know? Why were the cops even there? Who fucking called a SWAT team there? Why would they call a SWAT team? He was up there. No one knew he was up there. So what the fuck? And then he's beating everybody. He's taking a man and he's using the man as a weapon to beat other men up. It's like, they're all dead. But at the end, he's about to eat a cop and say, we don't kill cops. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone in this room is either dead or close to dead. And in my mind, I'm sitting there going like, okay, is this the Deadpool and Batman rule where I'll beat the fuck out of you, I'll break every bone in your body, but it's okay because if you die, I wasn't there to see it because when I walked away from you, you were still breathing. So if you died in the hospital, you died on the ground, not my problem.
Yeah, that's their fault.
Is that a Deadpool rule? I felt like Deadpool.
That's it, Deadpool? I thought I said Daredevil and Batman.
No, you said Deadpool.
My mistake. Daredevil and Batman. They break every bone in your body, and then hopefully you don't fucking die on the ground.
Well, I mean, I could see it because, like, lots of people live when they get shot in the head.
That's right.
Lots of people
Yes,
do
he's
stay
right.
alive.
Yeah. You're right. So when people get shot in the head, it's their fault for dying because they didn't want to live hard enough. Yes, that's what happened. But we can talk more about it another time. It was okay. I don't think I'm not angry that I paid for it, but I'd rather have waited to see it.
I thought it was funny as hell. I enjoyed it.
It was funny sometimes, yeah. Sometimes. I didn't care for the main antagonist. He's more like a cult leader. The rules didn't make sense for the symbiotes at times. Such
as let's dive into it.
Okay.
Again,
so I was trying to understand Riot. So Riot, it looked like from what they were all saying in there, it's like it hops in you. If you're not a match, then it'll just hold on to you, use up your insides, your organs, you feed off of that until it gets to someone else. So when the astronaut when it was done with the astronaut, it got to the medic. When it was done with the medic, it went to the old lady. When it was done with the old lady, it went to the girl. They didn't show you what happened to the little girl, but I don't know if she lived or survived, but they didn't show you what happened. Then it went to the main antagonist because apparently he was a perfect match for Riot, so that's why he stuck with him. So for Venom, Venom attached himself to one person and then that person instantly died. Made no sense. But then it attached itself to that homeless lady. She was fine until she passed it off to Eddie. Then she died. Then Venom gets taken out of Eddie, hops into a dog. We don't know if the dog dies or not, but it hops into his ex. She survives. And I'm guessing because he didn't need to use her for that long, therefore she survives, and now it's back in Eddie. The rules are weird. If you're not a match, then, and that's the case, why did that one guy, Isaac, die instantly when he got bonded with Venom? It doesn't make any sense. And I was trying to figure out in the world where it makes sense, and it doesn't. But it makes sense for a trailer. If you were to show certain things in the trailer, that scene makes sense. And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that certain scenes just exist for the trailer. Because if you take that scene out, nothing changes. Because Venom acts the same throughout the entire thing, the way he bonds with things. But that's just my thoughts on, this symbiote and this bonding thing. Wait, who bonded with the doctor and killed her? Who was that? Do we know? That wasn't Scream, right? Because Scream was inside the bunny.
Might have been Thrasher or the blue one.
Was the blue one? Okay, I gotta look into that. But why would you There's a video online.
Wait, what did you think about the post credit for
that? He looked garbage. The guy who played Isaac looks like a better Cletus Cassidy than Woody Harrelson. Like that.
My thing is, why was he talking about Carnage if I'm assuming he doesn't have the symbiote in him?
Does not have the symbiote. He wouldn't be in jail if he had the symbiote. It was just like, oh, he's Carnage. He even asked me, who's that? He said his name. He said his fucking name. That's Carnage. I knew he was Carnage by looking at his fucking goofy ass hair.
Is he supposed to have red
He's supposed to have red hair.
Oh.
And it's like he's red hair. He's in prison because that's what happened in the original comic books. There was a prison. The Venom broke out of prison, and some of the symbiote got left behind, and it got inside of the cut that Cletus had, and that's how he became Carnage. But I don't know. Like this movie's they're gonna make a sequel because this movie they did the rule where if you make 3 times your budget, you're good. It did that, so they're gonna possibly make a sequel. It's weird that this has nothing to do with the Spider-Man universe because I was also telling Bart over here that. The thing that was cool about Venom is that Venom is a spurned lover when it comes to Spider-Man because the suit was originally with Spider-Man. Spider-Man didn't like the fact he was getting aggressive with that. Then he get away from me. Then it bonds with Eddie, who also has issues with Peter Parker. I don't know if he had issues with Spider-Man, and they both come together and have this hatred for this one person, and it is like that what propels them through the series.
Right.
But he's a hero. He doesn't have any if they were to introduce him to the universe, he's just like a guy who eats people every now and again, bad people. Like, how are we supposed to? Where is that? I don't want to say dynamic, but where's that tension that is between Spider-Man and Venom? It doesn't exist anymore because Venom has no relation to Spider-Man whatsoever. So if you introduce him to the universe, it's just like, okay, I'm a guy who eats bad people sometimes. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't eat bad people because bad people, are people too. And it's like, well, fuck you, I eat people. And then what? I'll stop eating people when you're not around? Like, fuck that shit.
Well, I don't think they have any intention to bring Parker into the Venomverse.
There's a Venomverse now?
I'm going to call it a Venomverse.
You can call it Venomverse. Call it crock of shit. That's what I'm going to call it.
Well, just because, even Venom himself didn't have the spider emblem.
No, he didn't. He just had veiny stuff on his chest. But even the symbiote king or god has that emblem in the comic books, Kurok or something. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, so we're as I said before, this is a little prequel for season 2.
Wait, what made this season 2? Just because we took a break?
We took a break.
No, this is intentional. What are you talking about?
Yeah, totally. It was totally intentional for us to take a little 2-month break or whatever. I don't know.
Sabbatical.
All right.
So we're going to be bringing back content as usual. I'm not going to say it's the best content because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. But
hey, we just talk about what we want to talk about.
Exactly.
We're getting there.
We have
a nice flow.
Nice little flow. We work well together. We don't hate each other.
Yeah.
Yeah? Why do you say it like that?
No, yeah, we don't hate each other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. So this has been a little preview of what's to come, maybe. I don't know. So it's been another episode of whatever we want to talk about. This is Major Malice Silent Night.
Zim with the plan.
This is Bard. Stay tuned, guys, for Bard Chicken Nugget Lover on YouTube.
I want to put money on if he actually makes this stage.
Don't encourage this.
I mean, are you going to back me up on it? You're going to pay for the Nuggets? We can have Mallow as a guest star. I'm not going to share any of my Nuggets. You can watch me.
This is the background watching.
Watch me enjoy Nuggets.
Watch you enjoy
real time.
Oh my God! You know what? Sign it out. Have a good one, people.